Good morning, time for sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. We start with the Black Stars because Monaco defender Mohamed Salisu and Montreal striker Prince Osei Owusu are the latest players to join the camp in Nagoya after arriving on Wednesday evening. The addition brings the number of players to 21 following Christopher Bonsuba's arrival earlier yesterday, leaving Benjamin Asare as the only one yet to report. The team hit the ground running with their first training session ahead of Friday's international friendly against Japan. The match, which will obviously come off on Friday, forms part of the Black Stars' preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now, as the Black Stars hope to make their mark, of course, the players hoping to earn a call-up at the Global Showpiece next year. One man who has already left a lasting legacy is Asamoah Gyan. The former captain retired in 2023 at age 37 and remains Ghana's all-time top scorer with 51 goals in 109 appearances. The Ghana FA says it's now waiting for Gyan to provide details on the players he would like to feature in his upcoming testimonial match.
I'm sure that we know what Gyan has done for us from age 17 until 2019 when he went on retirement following our exit from the Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt. He's been embarking on other, facets of the economy, other personal projects and what have you, but the Executive Council feels we must lead the charge to give him a fitting testimonial. So we have spoken to Gyan. He's aware of the plan of the Executive Council. Discussions and conversations are underway. We would like him to tell us who he thinks must be part of the ceremony and when it will be appropriate. Once we get the full list of players that he would like to have in the testimonial game, then we will start proper planning by engaging the players, speaking to them to find the right time. We'll also decide on the location, decide on other programs in the lead up to the testimonial. But I mean, in a nutshell, is a way of celebrating one of the best players we have produced in the last 2 decades, an all-time African top scorer for now, our all-time top scorer for the national team, and also Africa's top scorer at the World Cup. Gyan's club career may not have been flamboyant, but we acknowledge, appreciate what he contributed to the national team. We hear his own colleagues, talk about Gyan and what he did, his playing mates, his friends, and those who even came after him. Keep saying a lot of good things about Gyan, and is the reason why we want to celebrate him. Hopefully, when we put all the various ingredients together, we will come out with the details regarding the testimonial match.
Speaking of the World Cup, SWAG President Kobina Yeboah has reflected on how former FIFA President Sepp Blatter helped open doors for African commentators a decade ago. In an interview with Joy Sports editor Nathaniel Attor, Yeboah praised Blatter's role in shaping opportunities for African voices in global football coverage.
There is no way you're going to have an African commentator running commentary
on the Euros.
On the Euros. It won't happen. It had to take the intervention of Sepp Blatter to put a halt to that. After his exit, we're back to square one. So Sepp Blatter, if you remember, in 2010, decided that the World Cup should go to Africa. Before that, South Africa had contested Germany
and had lost
for the 2006
Yeah.
World Cup. So what did Blatter do? He had to institute what he called the rotation policy to ensure that no continent would contest with the African continent. So the 2010 World Cup was reserved for Africans. Morocco contested, South Africa, eventually South Africa won. After South Africa have won, because of the disrespect they still have for Africa, they insisted Africa could not host the World Cup and continually pestered Sepp Blatter with what plan B was going to be. They suddenly spoke about the fact that there was so much crime in South Africa, they couldn't host it, and what was plan B? And Sepp Blatter continually told them, South Africa is plan A, South Africa is plan B, South Africa is plan C, and ruled that only African commentators should run commentary on the world stage. But because of the level of professionalism that needed to be met at that level, so Blatter sent international commentators to Ghana to come and offer some training. I remember John Helm coming to Ghana. And then from there, he took quite a number of African commentators to Senegal for training. And after Senegal, they went to Marseille, and then finally in Paris. It was in Paris that I had the opportunity of joining the training. So the commentary was just reserved for Africans. They were still not convinced we could do it. And at the quarterfinal, I remember at the quarterfinal, they were so impressed that a team from AUB, that is African Union of Broadcasters, came all the way to South Africa to pat us on our backs and organize some form of a party for the team.
Now, Black Princesses head coach Charles Sampson says he's satisfied with his team's performance despite losing the WAFU B Under-20 girls final to Nigeria. He believes the competition provided valuable lessons as the team prepares for their World Cup qualifier against South Africa in February next year.
There is no way you're going to have
I'm very, very satisfied in many things, but our lack of concentration to concede goals like this, of course, is a hard one to take in. But the purpose of coming here is also to see certain things of us that we need to develop on, and also to see how we handle different situations. So with that said, I'm very, very happy that we're able to experience this, whilst we have something ahead of us which is greater and we are looking forward to. This was what I was looking for. From the 2 games we played throughout our preparation and played Tunisia now, I was very certain that we need more work to do. So this particular WAFU tournament has really helped us to see what we need to add up to the team. So of course, we'll be doing more scouting and to add 1 or 2 from different roles in the team that we need. Today I saw that they also tried to tactically change their format a little bit. We also did it, something which is a little bit new in our team, and I was looking forward to try it also in this tournament. And so I was happy that we were able to adjust to it and to play with 2 center forwards and 3 back in the case of 3-5-2. And I saw that they also tried to adopt almost the same thing in a 3-4-3, yeah, one could say it. But the systems doesn't change anything than the principles and the methods that we have. I'm glad that the girls were able to adopt to that and to show that.
To the Ghana Premier League, Asante Kotoko missed the chance to move into the top 4 after a goalless draw with Vision FC in Tema. The Porcupines now sit 7th on 15 points, while Vision are 10th with 12 points. Kotoko coach Karim Zito expressed disappointment over his side's lack of cutting edge in front of goal.
They were very, very wasteful at the third end of the Vision is. We created some chances. We should have scored at all costs, but we were not focused. So, but at the end of the day, I'm okay with the 1 because it's a league, and you go to play an away game, and you don't win, and you lose. I don't think it's good. So, to me, I'm content with the 1, not because of anything, but the way the game went. I think I'm content. I'm content with the 1 goal.
How close did the game go according to your plan?
Oh, well, they say a team that creates a chance is a good team. And when you watch the proceedings, you quantify all the effort, all the creativity that Kotoko did, and then with Vision, I think we are ahead of them. We are ahead of them. So at the end of the day, my next preparation should be goal scoring. When you want even our game against Asamoah, look at the way we created chances and then we couldn't bury them. So I'm okay. I'm okay.
We can now hear from the head coach of Vision FC, Nana Ajima, who is disappointment with a point.
I think that it's a big disappointing draw. Definitely going into the game, if you're playing Kotoko, they are always going to be the big three. But Vision was ready to be the small axe and pick up all the 3 points. If you look at the game, the way it went, first half, second half, 90 minutes, we actually reduced Kotoko to no chance at all. Kotoko created nothing, 0 in the game, 90 minutes. We had 2 half chances and 2 clear chances, and then we couldn't take it. So for us, it's a huge disappointing draw. When we analyze Kotoko are known for 3 things. They are known for their wide play, always using Peter. They are also known for their set plays, long throw-ins, corner kicks, very dangerous. And they also play long shots. If you look at today, they tried a few of the long shots, but our goalkeeper was in good position and other ones went out. There were corner kicks, but they weren't dangerous, and then we reduced Peter to nothing at all in this game. So I think that for us, it's a huge disappointing draw because we got into spaces or areas where we could have actually punished Kotoko, but we didn't. But 1 point against the Occupying Warriors, I think it's a well-deserved one.
And that's your sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak.